Okay, this is a review of the gun I finally finished. I originally had a video on this a long time ago. FN30, built by Killbucket at air-sharp.com or mrminigun.com. I bought the original FN30 shell with the rear trigger straight on pull and put in some various things on it. I also added the ammo drive from him because my original design had an M14 auto wind box on there and I totally destroyed it. I don't know what I was doing. So let me get to the internals on this. You have, starting on the outside just for the heck of it, you have this bipod grip. I decided on this I could hold it while I was firing, and if I needed to place it, I had a bipod and it would stand in a 3-point setup. Also inside here is a 509 tight bore barrel. That goes all the way back to there. It goes back all the way to like right here where the feed is. So it's actually a pretty long barrel in there. Internally, there is a P90 gearbox. And I like the way that Killbucket designed this. He designed this so you could get at everything. Not only can you open up the box and get to the ammo inside here, fill it up, you have a release here that allows you to open the hinge part and take it off. Now I'm going to lean this forward on this side so you can see. Inside here I have my 11.1 battery and the connectors are right here. This is a P90 gearbox, which you can't really see in here, but if you lean it this way, you can see the bottom sticking out here. P90 gearbox with a P90 hop-up. Now what I've done is I've actually created a small little, it's hard to see in there, little block for it so this will fit into it, and it's coming out of the auto feed inside here, where you can see the BBs and it's coming out. Inside here is a trigger mechanism to pull back. All it does is on. You're basically coming from power right to the motor. Also, it's powering this. So I was originally powering it with a 7.4 and I think it was taking too much out of it, powering both the motor inside the ammo box and the gun itself. So I put the 11.1 in there and it seems to run a little bit better. The trigger mechanism here is just a momentary, it's actually depressed, and when you pull off the pressure, which you can hear the click, it then connects the circuit which powers the motor and also powers the drive. So it will actually be auto winding as you're shooting. I was trying to get pretty high FPS, but I don't think I'm going to do it because it's not that good of an air seal here. But I'm thinking that I'm going to get at least 300 FPS and maybe 15 to 16 rate of fire. Real simple to put this back on. You basically line up the slot right here, push it on, this pushes down in place. Of course, when I went to do it on video, there it is. And then this goes forward to hold it down. Now, the only other thing that I had to do on this is this arm was loose, and it's basically, on the real one, it's a charging handle, but it kept sliding up and down, so I actually just put a bolt in it and made it solid, so it doesn't ruin the look, but it's a little bit non-standard there. Plus I don't have no gray paint, so I just smeared some black on it and called it good. Looking on the other side, and before I get all kind of comments that I have the box on the wrong side, it should feed from the left into the gun and expel on the right. Okay, that's fine, but for an airsoft type gun, I'm right-handed, I'm pulling the trigger with the right hand and I'm holding it with the left. If the box mag was on the left-hand side, my arm would be canted out slightly. So I opted for feeding the BBs in from the right-hand side, and so it's not accurate, but it still looks good. I went with these plastic bullets here. I just basically screwed one fast up here and I'm letting them hang. I've got a roll of like 50 of them, so if I do lose any of these, I'm really not going to lose any sleep over it. And it gives it that little bit of authentic look that you have some rounds sticking out of it. Not very accurate, but it's a lot of fun. Straight on look at the gun, just so you get an idea what we're looking at. You've got, of course, your barrel and the box mag looking straight down to the bipod. The barrel worked out perfectly. It came right to the end. There's spaces around here, and right back here there's spaces as well. Spacers holding it so it doesn't rattle too much. Okay, I'm gonna show you the FN30 firing. I'm gonna try to get close on here and zoom right in on the chrono so we get some listings for it. Okay, I'm gonna try to get an angle on this. It's kind of tough getting it straight on this way because I'm laying the chrono on there. If I had it on the stand, it probably would work better. So let me try and line this up. .2, 14.8 rounds a second. That one's 294, 15 rounds a second. And I'm hitting the sides. It's 295 at 20 rounds a second. That's 301 at 12 rounds a second. I think I'm hitting the sides all the time when I'm doing stuff, and that's what's throwing it off. Okay, you're going to see me zoomed in on the pine tree there. That is exactly 113 feet from where I'm standing. I measured that off several times. And I'm going to try shooting this. And the barrel's going to be right next to where the camera is, so I don't know if you're going to be able to see it or not. We'll see. Well, there you see it. It's just barely reaching 113 feet. It doesn't have a lot of range. Pretty good rate of fire at a close range target. Probably we could keep somebody busy. I don't have many BBs left, but I'm going to show you the building, which is 55 feet away, covering it. Out of BBs. Pretty decent though at a short range. Within 100 feet I probably can hit somebody. At least scare them.